Apa bilang kayak gua kayak paham gitu. Iya. Kita ada. Bisa aja apa ya? Kita nggak tahu biasa. Ini kue nengah, udang. Nah, ini kita negara sih. Mau mobil jalan, jangan orang jauh kita, jangan jauh kok. Ini mereka bos kan? Awal cepat. Cuy cegah. Cap cuy cegah. Oke, kan.
Ada regel sini kok.
Nalai ya. Nami asal nalai.
Mero nano, pero te quiere que un ley.
Kan sama ngomong dah. Ini berubah. Balance.
Mero balance.
Keren, benar. Masih. Mana?
Ini mana bos kau ya? Tinggal mana bos kau? Dia cara.
Jadi ini kawan balan.
Ya, kamu balance.
Balan ini.
Man Robin di Capito.
Untung jalan ya.
Iya.
Tadi ada setting je mereka nyobalah. Tadi ada setting je mereka nyobalah.
Mic check. Audio check. Sound check. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the game is on. We are starting now. This is frame number 2 of the possible 9 frames that we're supposed to be having here. This is Kitcom Clap Honors Comp. Okay.
Agora mo no futi campe baranta e bar. Kamu giro. Choki ma ke ma kiru gunda. Mai ne agora agora. Ari malu ngiri. Ya choki ke wa. Choki ma kai ga be mer be kia be no ge ma ne ba. Ya be jo la rio ko no ka. Ya veo que no le hagas ini mega aku. Todak. Logo, ini dah apa plan? Nak kira orang awak film. Sama aja. Ini kira-kira
Right. It is not mastered. Three straight. Huh? Four. Drop here. Đi nó phải ra thiệt là cái đạo nhiều gì mà con là tình mình. Dạ con.
Đó là người tiệm kia.
About the way kiểu ý như anh đã about the way con tôi bị hoài kiểu.
Tengo 2-1. Director itu.
Ambil director. That's what you director saya.
Con wheel wako.
Apa ngam? Break. Kami ang wan no break no mega. Anu atuk tu nu ka mar ong. Betul sah. Ni tu rado dia kalau.
Lúc vì ra chúng phải là
Nhớ cái nghe cả phim. Ku wang itu apa yang apa? Mana nak? Fit master ini.
Mic check. Sound. Audio check. Yeah, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You are very much welcome to the very first day of our actions, which is taking place at Soweto Pool Club, located in senior quarters, where Soweto Pool Club is and where the action is as well taking place from, where we already have on table one, we have Dr. Denis Obwot up against Okeny Reagan, aka Agando. Now, for those who may not be knowing these ones here, of course, now the actions that is taking place here, it is a tournament which is organized for club owners. Either you're in Kitgum, you're in Gulu, you're in Lamo, and then if you're a club owner, if you have at least a table in your arena, whether you are actively participating in Kitgum Pole Associations, Agago Pole Associations, Lamo Pole Associations, and any other pole associations, this tournament is meant for you, and where we already have 16 of the best shooters who are here. And now the actions have started, or the green bait here, where we already have Dr. Denis leading 2-1. It is a race to 5, and then coming up next, we'll be having the director of Soweto Pool Club in the name of Derek up against Bosco, the director of My Chama Pool Arena. But of course, Okeny Reagan, guy who is down on rate and is on the table, plays for Countryman Pool Arena. Meanwhile, Dr. Denis plays for Jaguars 10. He's down on a white shirt. And that is why we are here and giving the actions Pakalas. Now in these ongoing frames, what looks like more fancies is the yellows on the table, where Reagan have held the advantage because he will definitely take it. But then now, of course, with that shot that he has just played, now Jaguar has full capacity to control the table unless the bank shots materializes and a double. That did not look so good, but of course what is looking so good is the positions of the yellow ball, which is resting so close in the center pocket. But of course now here we have Denis of Jaguar. Now all running in his mind, he's at least to play a snooker one more time, just that he can get a chance and a time as well to at least make sure that he puts the ball, which is so close to the center, adjacent to the jaw of the center. Now at this point in time, now it is, remember, it is just only a shot which is going to be played by him. But of course now what looking so good is, it is only him at least to have a control of the cue ball here perfectly, not to at least give it cheaply away to Reagan. But as it's looking at the moment, it looks like he wants to go for a snooker one more time because the racing positions of the yellow ball, it is so juicy to Reagan, but of course it is not fancy to Okeny Reagan Agando. Now coming off at least cushions and failing to find his yellow ball here. Now it is a 4 and it's a 2 shots. Now at this point in time, you will have to at least pack the yellow ball into the rail, which is close to the breaking point. close to the breaking point, then of course we will have to control the cue ball so well. You can either go for the kill here, which he's now trying to go for it, and that is exactly what he's trying to do on the green bait here. Now remember only two of the red balls now remaining here on the table. No need for snookering at any cost. But looking at him at this point in time, he still wants to go for a snooker one more time because he is not at least believing in this straight ball. Now after when Reagan pick it directly from the cushions, and then the yellow ball has well touched the cushions. By black ball rules, it is a one shot, not a foul at this point in time. So here he goes. At any time, Dr. Denis will have his nose in front one more time, leading 3 frames to 1. Remember, it is just a short race. It is only a race to 5 for a place in the last 8. That is the quarterfinal. Now, sometimes when you face these kind of shots here, you need just only to at least put yourself in a position that my opponent ball is not okay. And so what do I have to do? You have to play your shots, whether it will enter in or it will not enter in, and then you will be good to go. But at the end of the day, he was strict with these shots here, and that is why he played and potted the cue ball prematurely with also the black ball. Now, at this point in time, it is going to be a foul, and then the opponent will take the advantage. In this case, it is 2-2 in a race to 5. Please enjoy the stream. Now here, Denis had hold the advantage in the wall. Then at the end of the day, now the advantage have gone the other way around. He has already potted the black ball prematurely, and that means Reagan wins the frame. And therefore, another leading comfortably now. At the end of the day, he has given the lead away. And therefore, Reagan now has full advantage of this one here. To take full advantage of this one here. Sorry, I apologize for the background sounds, but of course at the end of the day we had to control the sounds, and now the audio is back and everything is moving on well. Now here is a battle of the directors of the arena, and of course at the end of the day what they looks like, the whole people who at least have something to do at the end of the day, what they're coming to do on the green bait is they are coming down just to enjoy the games. Remember, at any times they have always been sponsoring some of their players to go and compete, but at the end of the day now here they are faced now with the battles, and here they will have to understand that sometimes even when you stake on your player, you are bound as well to losing. But then here, no one is ready to lose at the end of the day because this is a battle. Now what looks more comfortable at this point in time is now the cue actions of Reagan, then the confidence that he has just gained at the moment. He looks so poised now to winning this one here at any time soon. Because now Denis Dennis looks like as if he is not himself at this point in time because the way he is queuing, he is not bringing it so well. But at the end of the day, he will have to at least bring back his game so that he can win this one so comfortably. But at the end of the day now, what I can confirm at the end of the day is his queue action is so good. And that was lovely because at the end of the day he was going to clear the table here comfortably. Now he was denied by the jaw of the corner pocket here. And then now Reagan has a chance to redeem himself and take the lead one more time. To continue furthering his game. Now all running in his mind is at least to play a combination shots as long as he can have a sight of the ball. But then he can never attempt to at least have a combination here because it is so risky of him to at least play that combination shots. Denis also will have to go a bit so slowly and softly because this is looking risky. Now that is a fall. Remember, the cue ball first touched the cushions, then hit the red ball, and according to black ball rule, and that is a foul. There he goes. He decided to at least have the cue ball in his hand. Now, if I were him, I was going to put the ball which is in the center adjacent to your screen. That is exactly what he's trying to do at this point in time. Now he fails to put it, even opening it half further. Now all running is at least now to play that ball into the diagonal corner pocket, which is left of the table. And he has done it successfully. Now all running in his mind is at least to play this one with the simple drawback here. Then having the keyboard to run bottom side of the table, which he has got it perfectly, and then he has done it okay. Now first with the black ball, now for the third time in this game here. Remember, this could have been now the lead that he was going to take comfortably. But at the end of the day, he has already caused a foul to himself. Therefore, inviting now Reagan back on the table, all running in his mind is that is to open up the black because he knows two of his red balls are almost all into the jaw of the corner pockets, respectively center and bottom right. Now taking it one at a time, here you will have to at least have the keyboard to run bottom of the table and then coming naturally and rest directly where the black ball is. There he goes. As if he was listening to me, the keyboard came exactly how he wanted it, and therefore just a simple roll of this ball into the corner pocket, which will give him the lead. Now Reagan 4, Denis 2, race to 5.
Mouthpiece. Đen quá trời đó.
Đấy mà chưa có
Bên kia này,
cái màn đèn. Cái màn đèn. Biết lo bà biết chia được cái chia được thì quen phê luôn ok.
Hả? Lo.
Quá mà.
Guys, yeah, this is a very fast game that we're having of the possible 16 frames that is supposed to be played here. I mean the 16 games, which is supposed to be played here, and all the players are already coming up in the arena. Now here on the table, we have Denis is playing the Raids, and then Reagan is playing the Yellows. But then now, what is not juicy and what is not looking nicely is the pot of the cue ball into the center pocket, which is so close to the screen. Because at any time now, Reagan may need only just this frame here to win his very first game, and then have his nose into the round of last 8. The winner of this comb is going to walk away with 150,000 Uganda shillings, and then the runner-up is going to go with 100,000 Uganda shillings, just like that. So I'll bring for you all the price brackets and how the winners are going to be taking the money. Now a simple drawback here, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. The rest is going to be a formality to Denis, to Agando. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, first game, it is done. Thank you very much for enjoying the stream. Please, I'll bring for you the next game between Bosco of my chamo and then Derek of Soweto Pool Club. Please enjoy.